Talking about abstinence, in the history of the church, during the period of Lent, especially on Ash Wednesday and Good Friday, and all the Fridays in Lent, we abstain from meat. Now, obviously, if you live in a part of the world where meat is what we eat every day, then it makes sense to abstain from meat. But what about those who scarcely eat meat and they eat fish almost all the time? Then not eating meat on such Fridays will not have the required impact that it's supposed to have. So at certain periods in the life of the church, the Vatican did give permission to some countries for them to abstain from fish instead of meat, depending on their cultural setup or situation. So if you don't eat meat at all, then maybe on Friday you decide to eat your food without fish. But then the idea is that on Good Friday, on Ash Wednesday and Good Friday, we are supposed to fast till evening, and then we are supposed to abstain from meat. Fish for those who eat fish normally, but from meat, basically. The other Fridays, as I've stated, are just for abstinence. So all the other Fridays are not obligatory days of fast. But this is encouraged. If you can fast every Friday in Lent, it is very much encouraged. Now, the church says that for fasting, it's for those who are 18 years and above till 59 years. So if you are below 18 years or you are above 59 years, then you are not obliged to do the official fasts, the fast on Ash Wednesday and Good Friday. But I will encourage the younger ones who are 15, 16, 17 to do a little bit of a fast. Even if it's from morning till midday, they should be able to do that. Okay, they should be able to do that. For abstinence, which is staying away from meat or fish in particular cases, the church states that it's for all those who are 14 years and above. 14 years and above. So you're supposed to abstain from meat on Fridays. I think in Ghana, depends on where you are, it may be a lot of meat or it may be a lot of fish. So you choose which one you would want to give up. Now let's extend abstinence beyond just meat and fish. For example, some people decide that all the Fridays in Lent, there'll be no television. So they put the television off in the house. And so there's a certain sense of silence at home. It creates an atmosphere that can bring about the presence of God. Some people also decide that there are some particular things they are addicted to, for example, chocolate or toffees. And they would like to, or sugar, or honey. And they would like to go without them, abstain from them during the period of Lent. It's a fantastic idea. You can go ahead and do it, but it shouldn't replace the fast from food and drink, unless you don't fall within the age bracket or for health reasons you're unable to fast. There are some people, for health reasons, they may not be able to fast, but they may be able to eat less food. So normally, for example, in our context, you take a loaf of bread for breakfast. You could decide to take half a loaf of bread for breakfast. So then that you also partake in the whole way of spirit of penance, where you tell God you're sorry for your sins and you are saying no to the flesh, so that the spirit can take control of you.